way, please. Herr Hitler? There's a courtyard you can exercise in. You're welcome to have as many visitors as you wish. Herr Hess is living just next door and can serve as your secretary during your stay here. If there's anything we can do to make you more comfortable, please let us know. Something wrong, sir?
They're dying. Take them away. I don't like buying things around.
Yes, sir. And if I may say so, sir, it's an honor to serve you.
Welcome, my Führer.
Thank you, Hess. Well, it's lovely, isn't it? Only two things missing, an audience and an income. Perhaps I'll write a memoir. What do you think?
I think it's an excellent idea.
Good. Then I need a publisher. Austria's lovely this time of year, isn't it?
I escaped by pure luck. I thought my being on the outside might be helpful.
Well, Lucius, how very generous of you. As a consequence, I've seen more of your wife lately than of you.
Yes, she's a great admirer of yours.
And you're not.
Of course I am. You know I'd do anything for our cause.
I'm writing my memoirs. 4.5 years against stupidity, lies, and cowardice. Effective title, don't you think?
Yes. Yes, it's very good. You might consider shortening it a bit.
You see? You see? Now, you're good at these kind of things. That's why I want you to be my publisher.
But, Herr Hitler, my family only publishes art books. Besides, I'm taking Helena and the children to America.
No, you're not. I'm tired of you running out on me all the time.
Our daughter's very ill.
Now, you listen to me. I've kept your name out of this. It would be very hard on your family if you were suddenly in prison too, don't you think? You can stay and help me with my book.
Now that you're absent, the party lacks leadership. And since my name has been closely tied to it, I feel I must continue with it. By the way, Röhm thinks it's a wonderful idea. He feels that with my political muscle behind him, he can rebuild his army. I might even at some point run for president. But you needn't worry. We'll have a place for you when you return.
How very thoughtful of you. Take a letter, Hess. Party headquarters. I hereby resign from politics. I want nothing more to do with the party. Too busy writing.
But, sir, without you, the party is finished.
Exactly. Today, it seems to me providential that fate should have chosen Braunau as my birthplace. In this little town, Bavarian by blood, lived my parents. My father, a civil servant. No. Make that dutiful civil servant. My mother, devoted above all to her children. Once, as I was strolling through the inner city, I suddenly encountered an apparition in black caftan and black hairlocks. Is this a Jew? Was my first thought. And then my question assumed a new form. Is this a German? They're strong, stronger than we are. We need more room to live, to expand, sustain ourselves. Germany will either be free of Jews, or there will be no Germany. We need a leader, a man of great vision, a man with the courage to grind his enemy's bones into the dust. And he lives! He lives today! And he will lead his people to victory!
It's been an honor, my Führer.
Morning, Angela.
God, it's so good to see you. Such a long time. Everyone in Linz is talking about you. I've become the famous half-sister. Oh, your mother would be so proud.
I'm glad you could come.
So this is the house. I can manage that. Oh, speaking of proud mothers, Gelly's changed quite a bit since you last saw her.
Rudolph, thank you so much for bringing us here.
It's my pleasure. I always think it important for family to stick together. What do you think?
I'm honored that you asked me to publish your book, Herr Hitler. It will make quite an impression on this country.
Only a war veteran like you can understand what the bourgeois publisher cannot.
I must warn you, though, I don't expect huge sales at first. The economy's too good. Democracy seems to be working.
That's only temporary, I can assure you. Our poor country hasn't seen the end of hardship just yet.
I can't help but notice, Herr Hitler, the mountain air has done you good. Not to mention certain other distractions.
What do you mean by that?
Beautiful vistas. The lake.
My Führer, we just received an urgent message from Munich. The party needs to know who you support in the presidential elections. Hindenburg or Ludendorff.
Ludendorff, of course. Why not?
He's not expected to win, Führer. In fact, he's expected to lose quite badly.
All the more reason, then. Gelly!
When are you coming back?
How could I possibly return to Munich?
I don't mean to Munich, I mean to the party. The longer you wait, the harder it's going to be to come back. There's dissension in Munich, and already there's a stronger presence up in the north.
Ah, Strasser.
Yes, Strasser, but also this young man is grooming a very powerful speaker who is demanding the party divorce itself entirely from you.
What's his name?
Joseph Goebbels. Are you in or out of politics? I need to know.
I'll tell you what I need. Someone I can trust. I'm not surprised we lost. That's what counts for running a political party without strong leadership. Call a meeting in Munich. I want all the party leaders in attendance in 3 days.
3 days? My Führer, I don't think the leaders in the north will have enough time to
You're
organize.
right. Make that 2 days. Angela, pack up your daughter's luggage. Gailey's off to the city.
It's unfortunate. But if my defeat forced the party to call you out of retirement, it was certainly worth it. Together, you and I will reunite our shattered army. I beg your pardon?
You should beg everyone's pardon. We're in this mess because of you. You lost us a putsch because you were late. You released Von Kahr so he could call in the government troops. And now this ineffective, not to say laughable campaign.
I have never been spoken to like this in my whole life.
Well, perhaps if you had, you wouldn't have turned out to be such an embarrassment.
Stop the car. Stop the car. Stop the car!
So you won't be joining us for the reunification. How very unfortunate. Gregor Strasser. How good to see you. I'm glad Berlin could spare you on such short notice. Did you know your agitation almost cost me my parole?
It wasn't meant to, my Führer.
Of course not. Have you met my niece?
The famous Gailey.
This must be Herr Goebbels. The young man who so desperately wants me out of the party. Take care of her, Hass.
Why should it keep it quiet? He's right.
I'd hoped reports of your bickering had been exaggerated. Sit.
Where's Ludendorff?
He's feeling unwell, but I'm glad the rest of you could come. The purpose of this meeting, gentlemen, is to solidify the party under me. I expect your full support. We must enter government by legal means. Then, we can take it apart. Our new policy is to win elections. Agitation is a thing of the past.
Meaning what?
The SA are to be bridled, Ernst. They may sing, march, carry flags, but they must keep calm unless I say otherwise.
We're not a Sunday shooting club, Adolf. We're a militia.
Not anymore. My personal security will now be handled by the SS. Your men give off the wrong impression.
I don't give a damn about impressions. But without the SA, without us, our loyalty...
The wheels of history have turned. The plan has changed.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Does anyone else wish to leave? During my absence, you fought, you bickered, you made no progress whatsoever. Therefore, I propose to relieve you of the responsibility of leadership. The interest of this movement, from now on, will be my concern. If I should fail, I will stand down. But I will not fail. In this struggle, there are but two possible outcomes. Either the enemy passes over our body, or we will pass over theirs. If I should fall, wrap my body in the swastika banner. Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil!